Hello everybody, it's Narrative Tarot. I'm here with Jupiter, July 2021. Comment, like, subscribe to the channel. I do monthlies by planet, so if you're interested in that concept, if you kind of feel like, you have some planets in your chart that have key like aspects or transits, whatever, this video, particularly with Jupiter, this is for you. So I'm going to use the Darkness of Light Tarot. I divide my decks up by planet for the most part, just because I feel like they exemplify like something regarding that planet. Move this because this little piece. Yeah, there we go. All right, so. Jupiter. So this is a little bit of a carryover from I'll take the top one, the Mars video, because we have 9 of Blades and 8 of Blades. Last card. Okay, 2 of them like came up face up, so we'll use those. So we have the Chariot, 9 of Blades, 8 of Blades, King of Coins, Strength, and then the 3 of Blades and 8 of Coins came out as well. I kind of feel like it's a bull's eye. I don't know when the new moon is. I think the new moon is in like a few days. If not, hold on, let's see. Yeah, new moon is in a few days. I was like, I haven't seen any like astrology talk about this. So it's in a few days, and with this Cancer, because this came out, I felt it immediately, especially when this followed it, like a straight shot into the emotional body of people. Particularly when that moon opposes Pluto. I kind of feel like there's a little bit of unraveling that's going to happen. Pay attention to that. Pay attention to people, not who walk away, but who leave you feel like walking away, or leave you feel broken or something like that. But it's not them, it's you. Because you have the 8 of Blades and the 3 of Blades under it, and then the 8 of Coins. So you're trying to reconcile stuff within your own kind of life. It has nothing to do with other people. I think people will make it about other people, but it's really about you. Yourself. What is it? 6 of Coins. It's about reciprocity. It's about perceptions. It's about, this came up reverse, where you feel like you're failing or where you feel like you're not doing enough. You have a Star. I feel like for Jupiter, because it's in Pisces as well, this is a lot of stuff that you have to overcome. This is a lot of stuff that you, and then also with that Mars there, there's a push and pull, stop and start, feels too good to be true, kind of, or you won't get it unless you work for it. And I think the kind of work with that 8 of Coins is more like spiritual, emotional work, mental work, than like physically clocking into a job or doing tasks and sending an invoice to somebody, right? As a contractor, obviously with these types of readings, it's never really about the job. It's like it's about your job, but it's usually about like your spiritual jobs. That's like the air dispenser, like right there. What's this? The 9 of Wands. Some of you guys, it's a 9-year cycle, or your age adds up to a 9, or the date is going to add up to a 9 where the stuff sets over, and then it's going to have the Fool follow it. So you're not going to do the 10 of Wands, you're just going to go straight to the Fool. The 3 of Cups, the King of Red again, the Queen of Blades. Be very wary and just pay attention to people who are particularly like talkative at this time. I think that, and 7 of Coins, it's almost like, you know, sometimes when people like they're on their like deathbed, King of Wands, and they're like talking a lot and they're just like telling you all this stuff and like that happened about their life, and 5 of Blades. It's almost like there's a little bit of like diffusement. There's a little bit of like getting it off of them and then possibly putting it on you. So like just make sure that you're not like taking on people's stuff. It would be a good time to like spiritually bathe for you, especially with Jupiter being in Pisces. I feel like people's auras and stuff like that like just have huge gaping holes, and this energy is like filtering through. So it's just really important with this Queen of Blades and this 5 of Blades to kind of protect yourself and ground yourself. Just make sure you're reading contracts, you're reading things, and making sure that it's concrete, because I kind of feel like the Mars in Leo is very enthusiastic, as is the Pisces Jupiter. Jupiter could be heading into Aries by the time I say all of this, but I don't think so. But overly enthusiastic about things, temper that like just a bit, because I kind of feel like if you don't, you have to take responsibility for your stuff and other people's as well. So like if you enter into the contract with somebody else and they're supposed to supply you goods and you pay them, it's like you end up like supplying them the money and then also having to supply them the money to get the goods. Like it is like, what kind of jacked up ass like contract is this? And it's because you're not reading it. And it's kind of like you have to deal with people who are like responsible and mature. It's like the earth is on, so I'm like watching the little chick fall down. It's like, is it a chick? Yeah, it's like a penguin chick, I think. But like that's a good thing. It's like it's like, and it's like tumbling and rolling and everything. But that's kind of how it is. It's like, don't be like this chick where you're tumbling and rolling down. Although they do make it to the bottom, but like still, you know, you could avoid some of this by like actually like looking and paying attention, because you're not a chick. You're not like a baby penguin, you know. You're definitely an adult. So just make your decisions wisely. Also with the chicks being like pushed, don't like push anyone or be pushed out before you're ready and before it's time. I think that yes, things work out well, but like, you know, if you can avoid stuff, you got the universe or the world. If things can work out without you having to put your neck on the line, then do it. I think it's not a cautious time for Jupiter people. It's not a cautious time at all. It's just kind of like just being aware kind of time. Like you can be aware of all of the stuff that's happening. I'm not going to say be non-reactive either, but it's just like be aware but not so quick to act. Take your time. And I kind of still feel like it's like the Mars energy too. You have to kind of assess what you want, like, but really assess what you want and make concrete actions towards it without the over enthusiasm, which can come with like overcompensation and the like not over delivery, but it's like you know how people over promise and under deliver? You want to under promise and over deliver, like. And even, like, maybe not even over-deliver. Just, like, deliver what you were supposed to in an adequate time. So So you have the King of Coins again. The King of Coins again, yeah. The Knight of Blades and the Five of Coins. Make sure you're not sorry for signing some contracts. I don't know if this is something that you guys want to do, but with Jupiter, this is 10 of Cups. Maybe project yourself into the future attitude or the future emotion that this situation brings, and then work from there. Like, that's what I'm kind of feeling like. Like, you can move in time a little bit. Like, if you kind of like have a contract with someone or something, like project yourself into the future and see if see what's gonna happen. See if it's like a temporary thing, right? Followed by like a bunch of shit that you have to solve and then you ultimately get out of, or if it's just straight trash and you really shouldn't be a part of it. I feel like you're able to do that. Looking into people's eyes may be helpful. Really getting still. That's how I feel like with the Hangman. I feel like this is why I like the Hangman a lot. I like Neptunian energy because it forces you to be still, to pick up the vibrations of stuff and filter it through kind of osmosis of your environment. Like I said, I feel like Neptune is one of the most powerful planets to help you transform. Like, even more so than Pluto, because it's like there's a certain amount of like having to be still to see what's going on that Neptune requires. And a lot of people don't want to sit still because it's very unsettling. And so when you're very unsettled, you start to move, but it's like when you start to move, the picture kind of moves with you. And so it doesn't stay still. When you're still, the picture's still. And actually you can start to see the picture itself move in very subtle ways, right? It's not you then acting upon the environment, not even acting upon you, but showing you how it actually acts. And it's like that mind stuff that starts to happen. That's really cool to witness. You can truly see energy move and grow and develop and change and shift and like react when you're still. So it's time to do that with the Hangman. It's time to not make excuses about that. Not make excuses about sitting down, sit your ass down and just like chill out. I kind of feel like Cancer season, I feel like Cancer season, because also what has happened in the last like year, it's kind of like everybody's like, yeah, all right, let's do this. And it's like, it's very high energy kind of. Also, like, we're coming out of like Cancer and like a Mars and Cancer kind of energy where people are kind of volatile just a little bit and people want to be heard and shit. And now people like still want to be heard, but I kind of feel like it's more in they don't want to be denied like affection, feelings, pomp, and circumstance. Like they want that. There's a certain level of drama, but not like a negative, kind of like barbs back and forth between friends or something like that, like a sassiness that's taking over. I think that people are a little bit sassier and they're a little bit more prone to going all out. But it's like you gotta temper that. Like making sure that you're not going all out with the wrong people. Making sure that you're not going all out for the wrong like causes and things like that. Like this is a great time to like just reevaluate what you're jumping off that ledge. Like them chicks that I want to show you, but like it's on commercial and stuff and it's over. But like make sure you're not jumping off of ledges, for people, places, things, causes, whatever, that just aren't worth it. Because a lot of this, it's like you just really have to be still to understand what's going on. And it's like what's going on isn't necessarily negative, it's just what is going on around you, you know? Five of Blades. For some of you, this Five of Blades is going on around you. It's going on around you, and it seems like it's been going on around you. So we have the Six of Coins coming back out. So a lot of these guys are coming back out because, like, these are energies that really are around you guys. And then the Queen of Swords, again. Pay attention. Play attention. Pay attention. Don't play like you're paying attention. Actually pay attention. Also, if you're like cheating, like tests, or cheating on tests, or on people, like, yeah, that's probably gonna come out. Nine of Blades. Either it's gonna come out like you tell them, or it's gonna come out as in you're gonna have a breakdown. And just if you're not being true to yourself, you're gonna have a breakdown. Pause. Like, for me, I know whenever, yep, here we go, there we go. For me, personally, oh, that's a nice ass guitar. Is that a guitar? Yeah. No, it's a ukulele, damn. I always know that something has to shift and change when I want to eliminate, delete, edit, modify, shift my online profiles. Like, I want to do that, and I want to clean a lot. So I know for me that I'm jumping off that cliff, that ledge, to something new when I have to do that. For you guys, that's my moment of stillness. Really evaluating stuff. Your moment of stillness may look different. You got the Temperance. Your moment of silence, of stillness may look different, and it may be directed towards different areas of life, right? Like, for me, it's my digital, social, online life that's outside of work and career. I tend to not have to do too much with my career because it's like either I have a job or I don't. Either I'm working or I'm not. Like, it's not really anything. But in my, like, personal life, particularly when it comes to my online interactions and social media intake and stuff like that, that area shifts a lot, and I have to get still. And whenever I go into this space, like, it's kind of apathetic. I know, and it's a subtle detachment. I start detaching. I start to realize what I do and don't want, and so I go through and I sweep through my account and I shift. And so, mental health stuff. And so that may be something that's coming out for you guys as well. With Jupiter, just make sure you drink a lot of water. Make sure that you're resting. Make sure that if you want to meditate, meditate. Because I feel like Jupiter in Pisces can take you really up here, and, like, you just never come down. And, like, you know, when you do come down, then it becomes really hard. I think that Mars in Virgo, that energy is going to bring it down. And if you are stuck up here without any grounding force of action, because that's how you ground Pisces, is through action. That's why the 6th house is Virgo, from how I see it, and the 12th house is Pisces. Through your work, you ground those dreams into this reality. So for you, you need to ground those dreams in reality in some way, and that comes through being still. So for some of you, that whole shifting thing is happening in a particular area of your life. It's not your whole life. You got the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck again. So it is shifting, it's changing, it's growing, expanding, but it's going to take a little bit of stillness and then action. And sometimes the stillness is the action. It's you settling down to actually do the work. And in doing the work, you start to uncover and notice particular things and peculiarities and stuff like that. But it's because you're focused on it. And that focus is a place of stillness for you. Anyway, that's all I have. Thanks for watching Jupiter, July 2021. I have 2 more left. Venus and Sun. I low-key thought I was, like, closer than this. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Take care. Bye.